Hi, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. It's Sunday morning here, and I just watered the garden and did my video and just sitting here having a cup of coffee. We have a family function today, family party, end of the summer kind of thing. So it'll be nice to see the family. So I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to do some cards on Lindsey Graham, and yeah, I wanted to actually do him for the In the News segment, but I thought Joe Biden was a better candidate for that. Plus, I have an accurate birth time on Joe Biden, so when I do In the News, I look at their charts. But I've been curious and wondering what was going to happen with Lindsey. And I actually watched US Tarot, who I think she's one of my favorites, actually. I think she's one of the most accurate. And she did one on Lindsey, and it was awful. So I just thought I could join the fun on that. Let's see what else. So I wanted to look at Lindsey. I wanted to look at there was something else. I'll remember. Lindsey is primary in my mind right now, which is kind of disturbing, actually. All right. So what's in the future for Lindsey Graham as he faces this court situation? They said he has to testify. And it's not like he's going to testify and we're going to learn anything. We're not going to know anything more, but it could be maybe a linchpin in the case against Trump. It's like, like when you're trying to crack into a safe and that last tumbler has to go before you open it. It could be Lindsey Graham. I think there's a lot of those. I think Mark Meadows, I think they're working with Mark Meadows on that. I guess we could look at Mark Meadows too. Boy, these people, man, these people. I'm just, we just have to get women and men who are connected to their feminine side into the government. I mean, into these positions of power, because we know what the American people want is support and getting back our what is that called? Juju, I think. Support the people. It's like we do all these things all over the world, and we keep expecting to in some way be responsible for all of that, and then we don't get our own needs met. We can't even get health care. So we don't care. We just care about how hard you can work for us, but we're not going to pay you a lot or anything, and we're not going to house you. You have to pull up yourself by your bootstraps. Oh, by the way, we took all your boots. Sorry. Oh, where did that come from? All right, let's look at Lindsey. We start with the Three of Cups upside down. This is the birth, no, what is it called? The stream of love. So Lindsey is not feeling the love. The Three of Cups is a friendship card. So having it, go upside down like that, I think is a sense of having to maybe betray a friend or betrayed by a friend. The cups are definitely, whenever you have the cups and they're upside down, the stuff is going to go all over the place, and so you lose what you've held in a certain respect. Let's see what's challenging that. He has to spill the tea. That's what this is. Spill the tea on Trump. That's what he's facing. What's challenging that? The Eight of Pentacles called, the Eight of Earth called the mountain here. What's really, this is about doing something over and over and over and over and over and over again, in the same way, in the same way, in the same way. And you kind of build a mountain for yourself in that way. And so if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's a good thing, then you build a foundation for good things. But if you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it's not building a good foundation, if you're like building on a lie, it becomes, instead of being at the top of the mountain, you're at the bottom of the mountain, right? And so you dig yourself deeper. And I think that's part of the problem here, is that you know, having to defend Trump the way he has throughout Trump's tenure, right? He's sort of dug himself in. He's created a mountain that he can't overcome. He can't overcome. Let's see what's at the root of that. Strength, an ability to be strong. Strength. This is a Leo card. Let me see what's in the past. We'll get back to that. Oh, well, yeah, the 10 of fire, the burdens, the 10 of wands. But this is about like burning the house down. And I think this was the insurrection. I think this was the insurrection. I think that he is trying to hold it together for as long as he can. I think that's what it means. Maybe he's wondering if he has the strength to betray Trump. Is he willing to face whatever is going to be on the other side of betraying Trump for him? Because he has money, so it's not a money thing. It could be a connection around money. And that Eight of Earth could be some sort of money, exchange of money or resources with maybe a foreign power that is preventing him from spilling the tea. But he still has to spill the tea. So let's see what's in the sky. The government. So the government is all around him. He knows what he has to do. He knows that this is the end of the road. He understands that. He's been in government since 2003. I mean, if you don't know how the government works and you've been working there since 2003, he knows that I think his time is coming. And because of that, you know, one of the things about Lindsey Graham that I think we forget is that he's kind of a fair weather friend. He doesn't mind just like turning his back on somebody. He doesn't mind betraying somebody if it's going to benefit him. And you know, it's certainly not going to benefit him if he doesn't tell the truth. In the sky, I mean, in the immediate future, we have the Father of Wind, but it was upside down. So this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords reversed is not a happy king and not vengeful. All the good things with the King of Swords that you see when you see it upright, good judgment, you know, a willingness to make a judgment, but based on the facts, right? Not so much. This is more about vengeance. So I feel like he's going to be getting a lot of bad press, bad this, bad that. You know, I think, I don't know. I think when he said that there's going to be, what do you call it, in the streets, it might have been not so much a threat, but a prognostication on Lindsey's part. I mean, he is a Cancer, so he can be psychic. And cancers know how to like work a room, because there's an insecurity around Cancer, and a self an energy of self-preservation with Cancer, and they will do what they need to do to preserve themselves and the people that they love. So yeah, so it's possible Lindsey was just trying to warn us too, but it doesn't mean that it shouldn't be done. It certainly should. The man should be indicted, and if that means that people, his followers come out and all this other stuff, then we have to meet that in a way. Or maybe his followers don't come out. Maybe there's been so much, since January 6th, so much work under work that we don't know about, that that won't happen. Okay, let's see how it's seen from the outside. The Seven of Earth. This is delay. This is this sense of delay. I also think that this Father of Wind upside down will be that we're not going to necessarily get the satisfaction around justice that we want, but this is the immediate future. So this is like maybe before the midterms. We might not, get something before the midterms, but we'll see. His domestic situation. Oh, Lindsey. He's paying. It's the other side, right? The other side. You have to pay. You have to pay to play, Lindsey, and he is this is being evened out. The scales of justice. Scales of justice. Hopes and fears. This is the Six of Pentacles upside down. He fears the loss of love. He fears the loss of love. Who doesn't? Nobody hopes for that. And security and money, love and money. Cancer loves money and Cancer loves love, so it's possible. Outcome, the Two of Swords. So this is a stalemate, a non-action, poise, like a pause in the action. That's what I want to say. A pause in the action. That vibration, the two of Swords, is the 5611 vibration, and I believe Lindsey Graham has that in his numerology. I wish I had the book that maybe I do. Hold on. I think I did his chart just on a piece of paper. Hold on, let me see if that is true. Okay, I checked his numbers. I have it right here that I did on him. His outer personality is a 5611. Oops. And that's this. That's this. This to 5611. Interestingly enough, his shadow in the numbers that I do is the Three of Cups. And the fact that the first card to come up was the Three of Cups reverse, which is kind of like the shadow of the Three of Cups in a way, indicates to me that this is the time. This is the time this is the time to heal the shadow. This is the time for him to heal the shadow. And I don't know what that means for him, but it is very much indeed something that he's facing now. It's like there's no, this is it. Like okay, so the Two of Wind also means like this is it. You can't go any further. You have to make a decision. So let's see if we pull a couple more cards at the end and see what we have. We have the Father of Water. This could be Biden. This could be Biden. or it could be Lindsey because it's a Cancer card, and Lindsey's a Cancer. This is also the shadow of Trump. That's the vibration for the shadow of Trump. The Ace of Cups, love, and the lightning path, the Eight of Wands. I feel like if he spills the tea, they'll welcome him back with love into whatever it is that group of people, the Senate maybe, or just that energy of being back, not having to be out on your own or standing out on your own. That's what it feels like to me. Let's look oh yeah, okay. So we have Temperance, which is a healing card. What's underneath it? Temperance is a healing card, but it's a balance card. It's time to balance things out. That's what all these cards are talking about. We have the Two of Earth, cause and effect. I mean, you're almost looking at the same card here, right? You see the infinity symbol, the infinity symbol, the infinity symbol. It's just that it's time. Things are just, yes. And the Tower reverse. No, the Tower reverse. So this is to mitigate damage to himself. This is Trump's soul. This is Trump's soul. So he is going to spill the tea. He is going to do it. And I think that there could be some revelations about him, but I don't think he's going to go to jail for it, or anything like that. But I do think that it's time. It's time. And, again, like with Barr, right? I mean, when I did the reading on Barr, there was this feeling of almost like Barr might be the very guy who takes Trump down because he was, his greatest defender. And he did all kinds of like things that were just morally and legally suspect for Trump. And yet I mean, if you watched Barr do like talk on Fox News, if you look at his body language, right? He was like this. Well, it's just like I mean, not free flowing, not like it was, almost like somebody had a gun to his head to say, you better call this guy out. Maybe it was his own conscience. I don't know. Maybe it was his wife, but whoever it was, he was, he was throwing Trump under the bus. And, if you pull back from it, the Republicans are really trying to get rid of Trump anyway. I mean, he's a disaster for them. They just don't want to piss off his base. And those are the people who would, come to his defense with guns and all that stuff. Like those people, not even the people who love him and are just so misinformed that that's why they love him. They just don't really know the truth because they've never been told the truth. So there's a different type of, there's those people, and then there's the thugs, and it's the thugs that, that we need to be careful of, right? So it's it's interesting times. All right, so I think that reading was long enough for Lindsey. If you want me to do Lindsey Graham in the news, I could do that. I do the in the news like on Fridays. If you have a request for in the news people, maybe I should do one of those tolls, not a toll. Oops, a poll. I think I will. We'll see. Because I've done it before, and then I haven't done any of the people I suggested, so that would be bad. Well, we'll see. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, have a great Labor Day weekend, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, you'll see my garden in the morning. You won't see me. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Namaste.